Dangote seeks jail term with no option of fine for Nigerians still selling foreign textile materials. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Aliko Dangote has advocated for strong jail term for dealers in foreign textile materials. He also wants the federal government to make a lesson out of those arrested by ensuring there is no option of fine. Imported fabrics and clothing materials dominate Nigeria's domestic textile market. Business magnate Aliko Dangote has thrown his weight behind the revival of the Nigerian textile industry. Speaking at the 50th annual general meeting AGM of the Manufacturers Association of Nigeria (MAN), he called for the jailing of Nigerians who import foreign textile materials into the country. According to Africa's richest man, it is important that the National Assembly pass a law that will penalize the sale of banned textiles by imprisoning culprits without an option of a fine. Textile imports continue to increase. In 2019, the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, placed access to foreign exchange for all forms of textile materials on the forex restriction list to revive the industry. However, this has not stopped Nigerians from importing, and in fact, it has increased. Business Day reported that the National Bureau of Statistics (NBS) recorded in its trade report that textiles and textile articles by 257.9% in the first 3 months of 2021 to 171.8 billion naira from 48 billion naira in 2020. Dangote Preferred Solution. Dangote, in his lecture titled Agenda Setting for Industrializing Nigeria in the Next Decade, said, "For the textile industry, I believe the government should draft legislation in the National Assembly that states that anyone selling prohibited foreign textiles must face prison time without the option of a fine. So it is just going to be jail, even if it is only for 2 years. The real issue in the textile industry is not a lack of expensive power. The textile will not last if you give them cheaper power, but allow the smuggling to continue. What is happening is that foreign companies are dumping their products in Nigeria. That is why I dislike importing. When you import, you're importing poverty while exporting prosperity and job opportunities." This day reports that Dangote also said the government should apply the same force it mustered to enforce the ban on rice importation in the bid to end the smuggling of textiles into Nigeria. Dangote added, "Few decades ago, textile used to be the largest employer of labor after the federal government of Nigeria. Today, people will be sent to jail in India for selling foreign textile anywhere. Also, if something is banned in the United States of America, for example, there is no way it could be displayed for sale in a shop. But what is stopping the implementation of Nigeria's government policies and the absence of the political will to make sure that we implement those policies, no matter who is going to be upset by us? If we have a prosperous environment, the insecurity will drop." Meanwhile, in other news, Rabiu becomes Nigeria's second richest man. Meanwhile, in other reports, Nigeria now has a new number 2 in the list of Nigeria's richest billionaires, and he is Abdul Samad Rabiu. Rabiu unseated telecoms magnate Mike Adenuga to second place after his investment increased his account balance by 87 billion naira in hours. Aliko Dangote remains undisputed as Nigeria's richest man and is the only Nigerian named among the top 400 billionaires. Among the world's top 400 billionaires. Well, on top of this issue, make we see what's in government will talk. And let us even see what plans do they even have on reviving the textile industry. First of all, if you want somebody to, stop using a particular thing, you have to give them alternative. What are the alternatives they have given to the people of Nigeria? To those who are into this textile business. Alright, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your days.